So going in here to see Friend Request, I really had in my mind that Bye Bye Man will no longer be the worst movie of the year. And I gotta say, it's still the worst movie of the year. Friend Request, don't get it twisted, wasn't a good movie, but it wasn't that bad either. And with that, I'm welcome to another episode of The Romantic. My goal, as always, is to enhance your movie watching experience. So this evening has been quite interesting, besides the fact that this movie was pretty shitty. I get home, my girlfriend is, who's again here laying down in bed, is convincing me to bring in this chopped giant tree from the outside of my house because she wants to use the trunk as a centerpiece to something. God knows, I don't know, my life's a mess at this point. Let me get on with this review here. So Friend Request is directed by no one's ever heard of, Simon Verhoeven, and he's directed a few movies that no one has ever heard of, to give you an idea of what to expect out of this. I'm a huge horror fan. This one's a huge disappointment. For you guys who are unaware what this movie is about, it's a bunch of teenagers no one gives a shit about, and this one girl who is lonely, kind of like the crazy girl. This girl's in college. She is trying to befriend her, and she sends her friend request through, it's Facebook. They don't say it's Facebook, but that's exactly what it is. And any movie that features Facebook as its main thing is already on a bad note here. So the girl accepts her friend's request, and she finds out she's a little bit weird. She has no friends, has this weird kind of imagery stuff on her Facebook page, and her friends are telling her not to let her in her life. She finally decides, she agrees with it, tells her, hey, no thanks, but no thanks, unfriends her. And then the girl who she unfriends commits suicide from some reason, becomes some kind of demonic thing, and starts cyber stalking her on Facebook. If you're thinking this movie sounds ridiculous, you're not wrong, and you're not alone there. Now, this issue, besides having a stupid, ridiculous premise, is that it's not even scary. It's a horror movie, and I always say a horror movie, to be good, just needs to be scary. And the director, he throws out maybe I counted about 5 jump scares, and they're very calculated. You know they're coming. It's a waste of time. I mean, one of them did get me, and I get it, and that's fine. But for the most part, it's not even scary. We spend half the time laughing at what's going on, as opposed to being, frightened or whatever the case is. There's no tension being built here. The teenagers, these actors you never heard of and never will again, you just don't give a shit about them. They're going down one by one. I guess this demonic, possessed Facebook creature, whatever you want to freaking call it, is taking this girl's friends one by one because she wants her to feel loneliness like she felt. The ending is so, you can pick it up from the very beginning of the movie. You know exactly how this is going to end. It's a complete waste of time. No, like I said, it's not as bad as Bye Bye Man. It's still the worst movie I've seen this year. It's maybe a step below Wish Upon, and that's not a good thing. Ultimately, do I recommend this movie? Hell no. Unfriend this. Don't even bother. It's a waste of time. This movie actually made a couple years back. It's been sitting on the shelves for the most part. You can probably even watch and download it by even going to the theater, which is what I recommend. Friend Request, don't watch it. If you do, I'm sorry. Comment below, let me know what you thought. Maybe it's me, maybe I'm nuts. Other than that, don't forget to catch myself, my 2 co-hosts, Chewy and the Man Beast, as we talk about movies, TV, recommendations, etc., etc. Have some fun along the way, because otherwise, what's the point? And if you haven't done so already, subscribe below and feed my need to go to the movies and talk about it afterwards. See you guys next time.